Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. I'm very excited because we are going to be playing with the new Doodles by the Bunny Gourmande Girl Spooked palette. Look at this holographic packaging, so fun. The color story inside is so exciting to me. I love that we have all these colors in here. I want to do swatches for y'all. I want to create a look. I want to have some fun. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, testing Halloween palettes, we're here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today because I upload lots of new videos every single week. Alright y'all, this cute palette is launching on September 26th. This is a collaboration between Gourmande Girls, an indie brand, which means they are independently owned, and Doodles by the Bunny. I will link Doodles by the Bunny down below in the description box for y'all. The brand did send me this palette. I'm so excited to play with it, test it. My code with Gourmande Girls is Heather. If you want to save some money, I will put the link and my code, everything that I talk about down in the description box for y'all so that you can check it out. But I have to say, I've been following Doodles by the Bunny on Instagram for a very long time, and I think this is my favorite palette cover that she's designed. I love the black with the spider webs with the orange holographic name of the palette here. I just think that's really, really, really cute. But I do want to show you a close-up of the color story. There are imprints in the pan. I think that is so fun, so special. We have jack-o'-lanterns, bats, the Gourmande Girls logo. We have spider webs, just very, very cute. We have a nice mirror up here. Just everything from the design to the color story, I'm feeling. Like I said, this is probably my personal favorite thing that I've seen Doodles by the Bunny do. It's just right up my alley. Now, I am going to be doing my first impression for y'all, but I have some palettes from Gourmande Girls that I really enjoy. The last two all shimmer special shade palettes that they put out, Radioactive and their Ethereal palette, really, really enjoy those. But with this palette, we actually have more mattes than we do shimmer special shades. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. This is a 14 pan palette. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop up swatches for you now so that you can look at those swatches, see how everything all swatches out together. I always find swatches so satisfying and fun. But of course, the true test of a shadow is how it applies on the eyes. So I am going to prime my eyes. I am going to zoom y'all in, and we're going to create an eye look with this palette. I'm going to give you my first impression thoughts after applying. And look, I've got my Sanderson Sisters shirt on. I'm feeling the vibes. It may be, 90 degrees where I live today, but we're going to be serving fall vibes with our makeup. So let me prime, let me zoom y'all in, and we'll get started. Okay, so starting out, I feel like there's a lot of options. I could definitely go a more neutral leaning route with this palette, but I'm thinking the colors that are standing out to me the most that I really want to use today are that matte orange and that matte purple. So that's what we're going to start with. I'm excited. I mean, I'm wearing orange lip today, orange blush. I want to play with some orange. Okay, so I'm taking the shade Haunted, the matte orange that has a bat printed on the pan, and I am just pressing this right in here, and then I'll slowly blend. I'm not going to take it out here because we're going to do the matte purple out there, but so far that matte was pigmented and it's very easy to blend. Ooh, pretty. Okay, that was a Sigma E25 brush. Now I'm going to go in with this dual-ended brush from one of the Sigma palettes, and I'm going to go into Cauldron. This is a matte purple, and it has a pumpkin face printed on the pan. Okay, so I am going to stamp this right out here. Okay, this is so beautiful. This definitely feels like a different matte formula for what I'm used to with Gourmande Girls. I haven't tried any of their mattes in a while, but I don't remember them being this pigmented. That orange and this purple are both looking so nice. Oh, that makes me so happy. I was really curious about the mattes, and these are pigmented. I'm not having trouble with patchiness. I'm not having a hard time blending. That is making me so happy. Okay, I'm loving the way the upper lid is looking, but I want to use the matte black and the kind of like olivey khaki green color under the lower lash line. So I'm going to put the black right up against the lower lashes, and then I'm going to buff it out with that green khaki neutrally type of shade. Okay, I'm taking the black shade Spooky on this tiny Sigma brush. This is from the Makeup Shayla collab. And you can see I'm just putting that right up against the lower lash line. This is a matte black, and on the pan there is the Gourmande Girls G on it. Very pretty. Okay, I'm taking another Sigma Shayla brush. This is the shade Scream, and I just want to lightly use this to buff under the black, just so it's kind of like a nice fade. This shade is just a light olivey green, pretty neutral leaning green shade, and I'm just buffing this under. It doesn't have to come super low. I don't want it to be like in your face. I just want it to be a nice, subtle kind of blend under the lower lash line. Okay, I am so pleased with how all 4 of those mattes worked. I want to use some of these beautiful shimmer shades for the lid. Now, I am going to put down my KARLA Fix Potion. I just like doing that. It makes shimmer shades extra poppy. Use that. Use a NYX glitter primer. Spray your brush. Use your fingers. Use a sponge. Use a brush. Do whatever you want. That's just what I'm going to do today. I think it's fun and I want some intensity. So we're going to play with the purple and the green first. Okay, I'm going to take a Sigma E55 and go into the shade Treat. This is the purple shimmer, and in the pan it has a spider web embossing. So what I'm doing is just patting my shimmer on first, and then I can go back and blend, but I really just want to get this down on the lid first. That is a really pretty, really shiny shade. I like. Then I'm going to take Apple Bob. This one has a jack-o'-lantern on the pan, and I really wanted to pair purple and green and the orange together. I love purple and green together. I know some of y'all are already typing Mardi Gras, Mardi Gras. But I just love this combination. I'm just going to lightly blend. This brush is the one I used earlier, the other end of the Sigma palette brush. So I'm just tapping that on and then gonna make sure I get a nice blend. Okay, loving the way my eye look is coming together, but of course we need an inner corner highlight. Now I really like that this palette has a matte white and a matte black. I think that makes the palette so, like it gives you so much, like so many options. That's what I meant. It gives the palette a lot of versatility because you can mix the white and the black with so many things. I think a matte white inner corner would actually be really beautiful with this look. But we've put on 4 of the mattes and only 2 of the shimmers. So let's go in with the shimmer shade. Let's go into this one right here, this beautiful, super sparkly, super shifty looking shade. Okay, so I'm putting this on with a Sigma Samantha Ravindell brush. You can see, sorry, I'm using the mirror in the palette, it's such a good one, that this is a very sparkly shade. But basically, this is the finished look. I, of course, am going to add lashes and mascara. But if you don't like lashes, mascara, you just want to do shadow, this is the look. Yeah, I can't wait to see it come together. I do want to put on liner. I do want to put on lashes. I do want to put on mascara. I'll come back and we'll talk a little more about this palette now that I've used it on the eyes. All right, y'all, here is the finished look. Oh, I'm so into this look. I will put my lips, blush, highlight, all of that will be in the description box. I used some Unearthly products to complete the look. Like I said, I'm feeling orange. I put on some black liner and Kiss Royal Silk lashes, and I'm definitely feeling this look. I have to say, first impression thoughts, I'm very impressed with the mattes. Pigmented, not patchy, very easy to work with, very easy to blend, and when I blended them, they didn't blend away. Just really, really pretty. Of course, I only used 4 on the eyes and 3 shimmers on my eyes, but the shimmers are really pretty. I'm very excited to play with this palette some more. Of course, when I do these first impression style videos, I always follow up later with reviews. I actually am just about ready to film another palette review video so I can update y'all on a bunch of things. But like I said before, I just think, you know, Doodles by the Bunny is so talented, but this has got to be my favorite design I've ever seen her do. I think, like, first impression, this is my favorite Gourmande Girls palette. I love the color story. I love the mix of mattes and shimmers and duochromes and shift, all that. I think this is really, really pretty. I think the packaging is fun. I am into it. I'm excited to wear my look the rest of the day. Congratulations to Doodles by the Bunny and Gourmande Girls on a really pretty palette. I'm just looking at it. Like I said, I'm excited to play more with this. I think this is super, super pretty, but I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, whatever you're doing. Make sure you subscribe because I have lots more videos coming for y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye.